Hey there, and welcome back to the Sleep Consultant Blueprint. I am your host, Marli Klaus, owner of the Cradle Coach Academy, mom of three, former corporate professional turned sleep consultant and educator, and someone who knows exactly what it feels like to look around your successful life and think, wait, this is it? Last week, we talked about the guilt cocktail that so many working moms are forced to sip daily, choosing between being present at home or performing at work, that false choice between family or fulfillment. If you want a life that actually fits you, one where income and presence coexist, you don't need more hustle. You need a business model that is built for your reality. So, if you've ever wondered whether it is possible to create a career that fits around your family, not one that competes with it, then this episode is for you. Because today we are rewriting the outdated narrative of what it means to be a working mom. We're tossing out the 1995 rule book that said we have to pick presence or paycheck. And we're going to talk about what it really looks like to create a flexible, fulfilling business that fits into real mom life, not just the highlight reel. So let's be real. We've been sold a very specific version of what success looks like for moms. It goes something like this: drop your kids off at daycare, head into your 8 to 5, cross your fingers that no one gets sick so that you don't burn through all of your PTO. Feel guilty for missing meetings, feel guilty for missing milestones, and rinse and repeat. And the message that we've all internalized, that being a good mom means sacrificing income, that earning income means sacrificing presence, and that this is just how it is. Suck it up, push through, and hope that it gets easier. And I just want to call it out right now. That is a 1995 belief, and we are living in a 2025 world. Before I became a sleep consultant and eventually took over the Cradle Coach Academy, I was so deep in that cycle. I spent 13 years in corporate. I checked all of the boxes. $150,000 salary, steady promotions, great on paper, and yet I was absolutely miserable. I was constantly trying to be everything to everyone, and I was failing at all of it. And I remember thinking, is this seriously it? Am I going to do this for the next 30 or 40 years? Because I genuinely believed that flexibility and fulfillment just weren't possible for someone who still needed to earn a real income. I thought that I had to choose one or the other. But I want every mom listening to hear this. It is not that the both and life doesn't exist, it's that you haven't been shown a clear mom proof path to it yet. I remember so clearly, so many times, sitting in an important meeting with my VP and other directors, seeing my phone light up with my kid's daycare number, my stomach dropping, knowing exactly why they were calling. Inevitably, someone was sick and needed to be picked up. I would find myself only half listening to the rest of the meeting because I was now spending all of my energy doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure out how I was going to manage it this time. Texting my husband under the table to see if he might be a little bit less busy than me today so that maybe he can pick them up. Then texting my mom to see if they happen to be available to help out again. Feeling that awful guilt in my stomach that it shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't be dreading those calls for any reason other than just feeling bad that my kiddo wasn't feeling their best. Now, I luckily never had to worry about losing a job over having to pick up my kids. It was not to that extreme. My job was somewhat flexible. However, it was the immense guilt over not fulfilling my responsibilities to the best of my ability at work and at home, knowing I would never be capable of giving both the energy that they deserved in this version of a career. After my third baby was born, and while I was on maternity leave, something shifted. I think that the time away from work gave my brain and emotions the space that I needed to be able to see things more clearly. It just clicked for me one day. This can't be it. This can't be the way that I'm going to live the next 18 years of my life, constantly choosing between career success and my kids when there should never even be a choice to begin with. And here's the deal: I love working. I thrive when I'm using my gifts, contributing, and solving real problems, especially for other families. But I knew deep down I was not thriving in the model that I was in, and that it really and truly wasn't possible for me to. I didn't want to sacrifice my sanity or my kids' childhood to build a career. And I also didn't want to settle for something that felt like a hobby with a paycheck. What I wanted and what I believe so many women want was to do work that mattered without giving up the moments that matter most. But that's the part that no one was talking about, not in the job boards, not even in the business courses. And once I figured it out, it became crystal clear. You don't need a job. You don't need another certification to hang on the wall. You don't need to figure it out alone. What you need is a clear, flexible learning model that allows you to gain a marketable skill set quickly and efficiently. A marketable skill set that people are already paying for equals a business that actually fits your life and it funds it. It's not enough to just learn a skill set. You have to actually be really freaking good at what you do. And we help you do that through what we call experiential learning. It starts with the foundation of sleep framework. This is where you're going to master the science, methods, and milestones of infant and toddler sleep in a digestible, evidence based format. Then we add in the experiential learning pathway, which is where you'll learn and reinforce every concept that you're learning through strategic coursework, real world examples, quizzes, and personalized feedback. Lastly, we build in our theory to real world bridge, where you'll apply the knowledge that you have through hands on case studies so you feel prepared before ever working with real families. You're not just learning theory, you're building true mastery and walking away confident in your ability to deliver results that families rave about, which then translates to being able to easily sell your new skill because it literally changes people's lives. So, again, this is what we call experiential learning, and it is the first pillar inside our rapid success method for sleep consultants. Because learning how to be a confident, skilled sleep consultant is so important. There are three core components when it comes to my rapid success method. Pillar one, again, is the experiential learning. Pillar two is the client confidence accelerator. And pillar three is relationship based growth. Once you have that marketable skill and you're great at what you do, you need to learn how to market it in a way that aligns with your life because the skill alone is not enough. You could be the best sleep consultant on the planet, but if you don't know how to get clients in the door, it's not a business, it's a passion project. And here's what I want to say super loudly for the women in the back. You do not need to be a pushy salesperson to grow a thriving business. You do not need to live on social media or become a funnel building robot. There is a better way, and it's built on connection, trust, and alignment. Marketing can feel authentic. It can feel like a conversation, not a pitch. When it does, clients come to you already ready, not needing to be convinced. So let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just about finding another side hustle or getting certified and crossing your fingers. This is about building a real business that fits into nap time, school pickups, and part time hours, that pays you for your expertise, not just your time, that grows through genuine connection, not hustle or hype, and still allows you to scratch that I'm more than a mom itch. And most importantly, it's a business that feels like you, not a watered down version of what someone else told you a working mom should be. So if this is speaking to you and you're thinking, okay, this actually makes sense, then this Thursday, October 16th at 12 p.m. Central, I'm hosting a live workshop to walk you through this entire system. The one that has helped so many women go from something's got to give to this finally fits. You will learn whether sleep consulting is the right fit for you, the three easiest non salesy way to get clients, and how most of our graduates earn their investment back within 90 days while working part time out. You can register for free at thecradlecoachacademy.com/workshop. The replay will be available, but you have to be on the list in order to get it. And if you're already sure that this is for you, we can chat one on one. You can book a free strategy call at the Cradle Coach Academy Bash call. So, again, this isn't just about building a business. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and the version of motherhood and ambition that actually fits you. And that version is within reach. No more, maybe someday. This is the plan that makes both possible, income and presence, because that's not the dream. That is the new baseline. So, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you loved this episode, be sure to subscribe and share it with another mom who's ready for more. And as always, I am cheering you on.